Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present about the mini project of subject Quality Control Bmfp 2223. Okay, this is our group member. First Muhammad Izzat bin Rosli and second Muhammad Naim Iqbal bin Abdul Rahman Azmi. Okay, this is our introduction of this mini project. Laser cutting machine. Laser cutting machine is the faster machine to complete the cutting. It is below 10 seconds. Second, laser cutting machine is produce the good finishing. And last, laser cutting machine can do a precision cutting. Okay, this is our product. The product is kitchen with the FKP tip. Okay. For this mini project assignment, our group must develop quality inspection sheet for raw material in process and final product for the project that we produce the product in the subject advanced manufacturing process BMFS 2623. For the project, we produce the kitchen that with FKP team to make sure the assignment in subject advanced manufacturing process was complete. We designed a kitchen using the AutoCAD or CATIA software, and the design of the project must be saved in the DXF file with a 2D drawing, and the size of the kitchen is 50 mm times with 100 mm. Next, for this project, our group must identify the critical quality issues such as specific dimension, appearance, surface finish for this kitchen. Moreover, we need to justify the importance of the specific critical quality issue as identified earlier. It is because in subject quality control, we must maintain the quality of the product and we need to establish the goal of the product. Next, this assignment will check the product technically because in quality control, iteration well defined is an important part. Okay, this is our design of the product. This is 2D drawing design of the kitchen product. It was using AutoCAD software. Okay, next, this is a full dimension of 2D drawing. Okay, next, we talk about the quality criteria of the product. Product quality is the most important aspect of the meeting client needs. It is critical to recognize that the primary function of the quality standard is to influence what will be done rather than to evaluate what has already been done. They serve primarily as guide with assessment serving as a secondary function. When the job is planned, they must be established. It is not sufficient to ensure that the product is completed on time and within the budget. Quality inspection is required because it may define the product's excellence. Thus, material dimension, surface finishing, and defect are the issues that must be addressed in order to justify our product high quality. Okay, first we talk about the material. The kitchen was made from galvanized steel. It cost less than stainless steel. The product was applied to a 1 mm thick piece of material. Furthermore, it is resistant to mechanical damage, resulting in a longer life expectancy, and most importantly, it is corrosion and rust resistant. Every 12 times 12 of galvanized steel costs Rm 54.40 per feet. The kitchen had a proper weight that was quite light, making it easy to carry to any location, and the maximum extent endurance, on the other hand, is prone to breaking. Okay, second, the dimension. The kitchen was made using a laser cutting machine. This machine can perform cutting and drilling in any axis. For piecework with dimension not exceeding 50 mm times 100 mm, where the cut takes less than 50 seconds depending on the design difficulty. Customers do not have to wait long for their goods because of the speed with which they are manufactured. When define the product measurement, engineering tolerance are a must. A set of client criteria and a general tolerance grade are used to determine the tolerance. For this product, the tolerance for the line, breadth, and a diameter of the hole is plus minus 0.1 mm, which can meet the difficulty of customer design. However, the product can be defective and rejected due to a variety of errors, including operational error, human error, and transportation error. The next is surface finish and defect. The product normally had a perfect finishing surface, but several parts did not have a smooth surface and had some defects such as chipping, burning, and edge cracking. This occurs as a result of the high temperature laser effect, and the product does not meet the tolerance of the machine when producing the kitchen. However, secondary processing such as deburring, polishing, and editing the design of the kitchen with the correct tolerance and dimension can be used to eliminate the defect. Okay, next is we talk about the main discussion of the project. First is thickness of the project. The product could use a few tweaks to improve its quality and suitably for customer needs and satisfaction. One of the improvements that must be made is to change the product thickness. The sharpness at the product corner is the reason it needs to be improved. As a result, the product will become dangerous, potentially posing a safety risk. Okay, second is rough surface area. The surface of the kitchen was rough. This could be to a number of factors, including the workpiece properties, the laser beam properties, the laser cutting machine setting, or the environment. Workpiece properties such as type and thickness, as well as surface state, may have an impact on the final product. The thickness should be adjusted accordingly, and the surface should be in a good condition prior to cutting. The laser beam properties and the laser cutting machine must be properly set so that they are appropriate for the material used. The environment such as humidity and temperature must be constantly monitored to ensure that it does not interfere with the cutting process. Okay, last, the quality control inspection checklist. The quality control inspection checklist is key to ensure that the product is manufactured in accordance with the customer specification. This quality control inspection checklist has two main objectives. The first is to describe the product requirement and quality standard, and the second is to provide the objective standard for the product inspection. Because a checklist frequently define dimensional and tolerance and measuring the technique, it is likely that dimensional issue can be avoided. Creating a quality control checklist template for upcoming inspection can help ensure consistency in reporting and outcome. A quality control checklist frequently includes the market for sale as well as any rule or specification that the product must follow. It is nearly impossible to produce a flawless run every time. However, a clear quality control checklist can help to bring that goal closer to reality by preventing confusion and communicating expectation. Okay, conclusion of this mini project is, in conclusion, the product we produce from the advanced manufacturing process project must have a good quality. From this mini project, we can observe the kitchen that has something to fix to produce the product with a good quality. For the entire of the process, we reported in with a good detail, include dimension, point, defect, and how to manage the defect by reduce it. We also discover 6 faults that affect the product quality. Okay, last, to make sure a better result, we have to determine that the machining process is to blame for the problem on the product. The machine also needs to be upgraded more better for the future to make a quality product. The quality of the product is important because we want to produce a good product and to achieve the goal of the product. Okay, that's all. Thank you.